time to take anything slowly. Their king just died. Ugo, this is the best time to strike. Strike when the iron is red.
I will do whatever you want.
The period for the passage of a king in Edo is 4 months. After 4 months, they are going to gather to crown a new king. Now I want you to get busy. Get the weakest among them. The kingmakers of Edo must settle for the weakest among them. He is the one that must emerge as the new king of Edo.
Why do you give so much credit to the late king's son? Allow them make him king. We can manipulate him.
If I womolo, Adarabi Togonogo. I do not want to spend much time on that, but I want you to understand something, that I need a king that I can comfortably control. Dikeh, the son of the late king, is not an option at all, for he has all the traits of his father. A cub must always grow into a lion.
This is not right. We cannot do this to our king.
It's okay, okay?
I don't have a king. It's okay, okay? I don't have a king. Do you?
Do you?
I don't.
Iguana Swanya might have passed on, but he's still my king. 2 months after his exit, we are already discussing replacing him.
It's okay, okay? Why do you always understand things wrongly? Why? We are not discussing replacing the king here. We are replacing him already.
Of course. Exactly.
Elders.
Elders of Widu Kingdom. I don't know, the closest to the throne, decree that today, a new king must emerge for Edo Kingdom. Today and not tomorrow. Who is with me?
I'm solidly behind you.
Very much.
I too am solidly behind you.
Anyone who is against us should take his leave immediately and never come back. Never to be a part of this prestigious group.
understand, Father. To start with, the funeral rituals for the late king is not yet over. Who discusses enthronement before the end of the 4 months?
I am glad I have carried you along very well. Not so many maidens in this kingdom know this.
Oh. How is Abodike taking this? Knowing him, he will not agree to mount that throne at this time.
Abodike would not have any problem with that, I suppose.
You suppose? What does that mean? I knew it. I knew that the demise of Igwe Asanya will cause some things to stop working right. But Father, you are a member of the inner circle. No matter what happens, you must not let this abomination happen. My friends, I don't really know if I should be discussing this with you.
You are my best friend. You can discuss anything with me.
We all loved your father, the late king. And I know that you loved him too. As it is, I am only but a maiden. I'm not supposed to know everything about traditions. Talk more of discussing it.
You sound bothered.
And your lack of it worries me. Why are you not bothered, my prince?
Why do you think I should be bothered?
Well, maybe. Maybe it is no longer an abomination for the enthronement of a new king before the said 4 months that is supposed to be for the ritual rites. But do you think that your late father will be happy if you mount the throne before the end of his funeral rites?
What are you talking about? What? The elders are not planning something already, are they? Bonani, say something to me. Please. Nobody is saying anything to me. But my source is accurate. It can be trusted.
Abanabo is our mother kingdom. From it we emerged. In Abanabo, nobody nears the throne of the dead king before the end of 4 months.
So what is your point? We are talking about Edo kingdom, our kingdom.
I am seeing nothing. If the elders are making such plans, we will eventually find out. Go home and rest. Remember, nothing happens without the gods.
We do not have answers to every question about the king.
My father trusted you. Both of you. How could you conspire with Nzeude to do this?
Listen, Abodike.
There are certain things we don't have control over.
Like coming to me with this kind of news?
You wouldn't be happy if you are not informed. You needed to know before it happens.
Okay, fine. Now you say the man you wish to make king is from a royal family. From a king-making family, like you say.
Yes.
Even though my father told me that I would be the next king. I'm willing to forego that. But what about your respect for the late king? Can we not mourn him for 4 months like we should?
We tried.
You tried what exactly? You tried what? Not to be in Zelda's bad books?
Abodike, calm down. Just calm down and allow us to explain things to you.
Explain what to me? My father was a fair man by all ramifications, a true son of the soil. He ruled this land with all fairness. Can we not treat him with the same fairness, even in death?
Maybe we will talk when you are in control of your temper.
It is done, my king. It is happening now as we speak.
It is rather too soon. My messengers have not brought any brief on that.
I am Ugwabanabo, my king. I always bring the good news first.
Indeed.
What does my king want me to do next?
Come. Sit. Certain things are better discussed seated.
This is the Ekpeke that we inherited from our forefathers. The same Ekpeke that empowers kings in the Edo kingdom. As the authority that we crown the new king today, I hereby submit under the inherited authority of this Ekpeke.
I submit under the authority of the new king and under this inherited authority.
I submit myself under the authority of the coming king by submitting to this inherited authority.
I submit under the authority of this coming king by submitting to this inherited authority.
I submit to the authority of the coming king by submitting to this inherited authority.
By the authorities of our ancestors, I hereby crown you, Igwe Udensi II.
Igwe!
Idu kwenu.
Yeah.
Kwenu.
Yeah.
Kwenu.
Yeah. Idu kwenu. Yeah. Kwenu. Yeah. Kwenu.
Dikeh, you should have called some respect to the new king. Yes. By going to bow before him. Go on. You need to do that now.
May your reign be long.
Igwe! Igwe! You shall live long, you shall honor.
What did my father ever do to deserve such injustice? What? You know him, Omonani. He was a good man. He was the people's king. He never did any wrong to anyone.
What is your concern? That the rituals were not fully performed for our late king, or that you were denied your right to take after him as king?
How could you, Bonani? How did you not see this coming? You of all people. You see everything. How could you not see my father's death? How could you not see this injustice coming? Why did you say nothing to me?
I am not in control of everything that I see. I always tell you that. Listen, you must leave your present abode. Go to your mother's people. Yes, that is what you must do. The palace is too hot for you at the moment. Besides, you have lost the throne to another royal family. Living with your mother's people will be fine.
Igwe. My people say that a child can never forget the breast that gave it suckle.
Oh yes, and do. Maybe I am just beginning to understand the real meaning of that saying now.
Onyeze. Odogwu. Odogwu akataka. Nnukwu mmanwụ na-eti onwe ya. Onyeze. You are the great king of our mother kingdom. It is right to show you this respect.
Exactly what I've been expecting from all the kings that rose in Edo to be doing all these years. But strangely, they never saw the wisdom in doing that.
Onyeze, this is one of the reasons I am here today. To apologize to you on behalf of my predecessors, who apparently forgot that if Abanabo Kingdom had never existed, that Edo kingdom would not have had a name.
Mm-hmm. You're just stating the fact.
Onyeze. Yes. They never knew Nonye Bolu Chiozo Obabu Onwe Anoso. The people of Edo remain your loyal children. I am here today to receive your blessing as the new king of Edo people.
Why are you acting as if it is an abomination for a man to move in with his mother's people?
You are not just a man. Abodike, you are a royal son of our land.
I was a royal son of our land. Until my father died and royalty was stripped off me. You two do not have anything to say. I see. I will take my leave now.
Did you inform the king you are leaving the palace?
Did you?
I do not have to inform the king of my movement. I'm sure he was expecting it. And besides, his family will soon move in here.
But you could try and get this right. We made Zeude the king because he can take care of our kingdom better. Moreover, he is from a royal family.
Is it not part of the reasons why we rejected him?
I think it is even better that he's leaving the palace.
I'll be waiting for the king in the throne room.
Onyeze Ini Edo.
Onyeze.
I am very bothered. Bothered in the sense that traditionally, you are supposed to be here on this courtesy visit with your elders and council.
Igwe Odogwu Akataka. Onyeze. You said this yourself. That Igwe Anasanya failed to give Abanabo kingdom the respect they deserve.
And even when it is not right, we gradually got used to
it. You see, those men you refer to as my elders served Anasanya for over 15 years. I need to confirm their loyalty to me before I bring them in. What do you think about it?
You are going to make a wonderful king for Edo people.
I am loyal.
For you are a very wise man.
I am loyal.
It is very glaring to me. I can see it clearly.
I am loyal.
And I'm making you one promise here and now. Even as I swear on the sacred staff of Abanampo, that I shall give you all the assistance you need to succeed as king in Edo.
I am loyal. I am loyal. Onyeze. Odogwu Akataka. I am loyal. And I wish here and now to promise you too. And I promise that as long as I am on the throne, Edo kingdom will always submit to you as a king of our mother kingdom.
Onyeze Ini Edo. Onyeze Ini Edo.
I am loyal to you.
Onyeze Ini Edo.
I am loyal. Do you have any problem with my visit to him?
No, not at all.
The only problem I personally have with your visit to him is that Ugezu and Asanya was not comfortable with Mbajaka.
Why? Did you bother to ask him why he was uncomfortable with him?
He didn't just trust him.
In the history of his reign, has Mbajaka for once or ever hurt any of our own?
I think it was just instinctive.
Instinctive?
Ugezu and Asanya believed that Mbajaka was not happy with Idu Kingdom, simply because Idu Kingdom was making progress on its own.
Asanya was a great king, but he had his own limitations. We should not so quickly forget that we are the children of Abanabo. Has a mother ever hurt her own children? Can a mother hurt her own children? All they need from us is friendship, cooperation. And that is the only thing the two kingdoms can benefit from each other. And I am here to see to that.
Ugezu, there's a situation. So what exactly are you suggesting?
We can use him now. The iron is red hot. Let us strike.
I am certain you were the one that moved him to come and pay homage to me. He accepted by that singular visit that he is not even a king. That I am his king, and to be very sincere with you, I am very excited. Very excited.
By that, are you saying we should pause what we planned? Are you already okay with what we've achieved?
What we have achieved so far is only a glimmer of the target, and you know that much. We cannot rest now. The target is for us to annex the entire Idu kingdom into our Banabo. That is where we are going. That should be the focus. And I want you to continue thinking on how we are going to achieve that.
But father, is it not too early for this?
No time is too early. Will you stop interrupting me?
Apologies, father. Carry on, please.
You need to know all you're supposed to know. You represent the first generation from me. You are my first son, and the tradition is that you rule after me. Then the throne goes out to another royal family out of the three.
So what you are saying, father, is that I will rule after you, but my son will not rule after me.
Exactly. He will rule, but not directly after you. He will wait until the rotation of the throne comes back to Nzana Sanya's family. Ever since Idu Kingdom separated itself from the suppressing hand of Abanabo, it became very important that anyone that mounts this throne is a strong man.
And you are an evidence of that, father.
Yes, my father gave me the required training. Same training I've been giving to you all your life. You owe this kingdom the responsibility of passing the same training to your own son when he comes. the sustainability of the kingdom lies in the hands of the occupants of the throne.
What are you doing here?
That is not the right greeting for your king. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. I have come to talk with you.
What do you want to talk to me about?
Running off to this place. Why?
Why? Insulting my father, the great man of Idu. Finally taking the crown away from me. Why?
The throne was not taken away from you. I am from one of the royal families of Idu Kingdom. Your father should have told you that.
Oh yes. He told me that.
Good. Good.
But do you know what else my father told me?
No.
He told me that the throne circulates amongst the 3 royal families. 2 generations in a stretch. You don't have anything to say now, do you?
You have to come back to the palace. You belong there until you build yourself a befitting hut. A hut that befits your status.
A hut that I would have built as king, right? Now that I will no longer be king, how do I build that hut?
I have always known you as a responsible man and a son of Idu land. Why are you sounding like someone who is not bred in royalty?
What are you doing here? Tell me, what exactly are you doing here? Because we all know that you do not care. You never cared. So stop all the unnecessary pretense. Go back home to your people. Rule them well. That is all my father ever wanted.
If you want it that way, good and fine. At least, I've tried to help. I've tried to help.
Why should I be the one telling you about it? Exactly why I would not believe you. I know Dikeh is broken at the moment. But it's not enough to drive him away. Okay. If you say so. I want us to change this topic right now. Chinozo, you're not joking. I joke a lot, right? Doesn't mean my father does not know. Because he hasn't said anything about it. Your father was there when the throne was taken from Dikeh. Why would he care? Don't go there. Your own father was equally there. And Dikeh is supposed to be your friend, right? Or did you forsake him when you learned he will never be king? Don't be ridiculous. You know Dikeh is only but my friend. I have a man I'm getting married to. So where could he possibly have gone to then? Oh, you're ready to know now.
What are you doing here?
Are you not happy to see me?
Oh, yes, but how did you find me? How did you find this place?
Oh, you did not expect anybody will ever find you. Was that why you left? You left. You left without telling me, your dear friend. Oh, have I stopped being one?
Well, I had to do what was necessary.
No. You had to do what was easier. You ran away. You ran away without telling me. Why?
Look, yes, I didn't tell you. I didn't tell anyone I cared about because it was easier that way.
Listen to me. You have to come back home. You don't belong here.
My mother's people are equally my people. Okay? They have treated me well. They have welcomed me with open arms. I find peace and happiness here.
Truthfully? You find peace and happiness here?
Listen, Amoge, my dear friend, my darling friend, don't ask me to come back. Because I will not.
These people, your mother's people, do they know the real reason you're here? Do they know you ran away from what you should have faced? Do they?
You know, I once had a friend. A very, very dear friend. She told me my life was worth much more than the throne. And that friend happens to be you.
Abodike, I understand all that you're saying, but it still does not make it right.
I do not have anyone to speak for me there. No one. What would you have me do? Come back to the palace and fight over the throne with Nzeude's sons? No.
By the way, the title has changed. He is now called Ezudensi.
My apologies. I meant no disrespect to your king.
Of course you know I was joking. Listen to me, Abodike. People are talking. Most of us know you are supposed to be king after your father. But not with you living here. How do you plan to fight for your right whilst here?
I'm not planning to fight for anything.
Eh?
No. As a matter of fact, Monani suggested that I come here.
Monani! I should have known. Monani controls your life. How could he say such a thing?
I came here only because I believed that I should. That is why I came here. And my mother's people are treating me just fine. They're treating me well. You see this hut? They gave it to me. My grandparents used to live here. And then their only son built another hut somewhere, so he gave this one to me. Listen, Amoge, don't worry about me. I'm doing good. I'm doing fine. What about your man? I'm not sure he'll be very happy to hear that you came all the way here to see me.
Abodike, it is you I am worried about. I don't see happiness with you living here. You are all alone. Can I visit you sometimes?
for a man to see. And we'll see.
I tried.
How is he?
I tried all I could. Gave up the ghost.
Hey! Dikeh, great Iroko has fallen. The dark cloud has covered the skies of Hidu.
Our ancestors. Where? You are not just an Ishie in this land. You are a grade 1 Ishie. One that works very close with the king. There are certain things you cannot joke with.
But my king, I wasn't joking with it. I know how important this thing is to you.
How is this possible? We are talking about a man that was made king only 7 days ago. How could he have died?
But they said he took ill. And by the time they brought the medicine man to come and take care of him, he died.
What is going on?
Amaramu.
Ugo, don't tell me you have become this reluctant. Don't tell me that.
My king, we had a plan. I was working on it. Is something wrong?
The new king of Idu died this morning.
No, he didn't. I didn't see it.
Ugo, are you responsible for this?
What?
You are tired already. You want this entire process to end as almost immediately. Is that why you killed the man?
I am not tired, my king, and I did not kill him. Never thought of it.
But he died this morning. I was going to use this man. He was the best instrument available for me, Ugo. Why must he die now?
We will find a way around it.
Listen to me. This is a very critical time. A very critical time in our history and in our mission. And I need you to find whatever information you can find.
But why must he die after 7 days? Why didn't I say it's coming?
Listen, Ugo. You have to do me a favor. Go back to your deity and find out why she is no longer revealing things to you. Yes! Ask her to explain if there is anything she needs to go back to the powerful deity we used to know. Let her say it, and everything must be provided. Let me tell you something. I must harness the entire Idu kingdom back into our Banabo. And I need your deity to achieve that objective. Now you go and call it work.
I am amazed for this visit by the elders. You have never consulted me for anything since Eze Zana Sanya died.
Bonani, please, it is not the right time. Do you even realize what has befallen us?
Your newly king, crown king, died. So I heard.
7 days after mounting the throne. 7 days.
Even the medicine man could not give the sudden illness that took him a name.
That is why you are here then? To know the name for the illness that killed him.
Yes. We have been to 3 other known seers in and out of Idu. Since yesterday, this calamity befell us. None of them has been able to tell us what happened. Please, we want to know what is going on. And as it is, you are our last hope.
Yes.
Of course, I will tell you what the gods have shown me, which I assumed you already know.
No. Banana, no. We cannot be moving about seeking for an answer if we had already gotten one. Please, we want you to assist us with one. What happened? Why did he die 7 days after becoming the king of Idu?
You have done so much for me. First, a home. And now, this piece of land. If you decide to move in with my family, the offer will still remain open. Thank you. Thank you so much. You have given me hope for another good life. Your mother, my sister, will do the same and even more for me. Let's go. I still have some things to show you at home.
Really?
Yeah. Men like you are rare. Don't allow those tears to drop, for they are not necessary. You did the right thing to have come to your mother's family. The whole world will surely reject you, but your mother's family will never reject you.
Like you do not understand what I just said. It is still fresh.
Our late king, Igwe Nzana Swanya, died a natural death.
And since when did it become our tradition not to give a befitting burial to a king because he died a natural death? Even a child could have known that your rash actions and silly negligence will result to something that is evil as what is happening.
Bonane, are you saying that the mysterious death of our new king is as a result of
For 5 years, the throne must be empty. That is the vengeance that the spirit of our late king asks for. If not, anyone that sits on the throne must pay with his life.
Ipona, you have an edge over not just us, but on every other seer in our land. We don't see these things with you. Please tell us, what do you mean?
Not what I mean, but what the gods demand. Let Igwe Izana Sanya must be mourned for 5 years. After which, a new king sanctioned by the gods will emerge. Listen, elders. If I say anything today on this issue, know ye that I am not the masquerade of Edo. Give my name to a god.
I figured you were not home.
What are you doing here?
I brought you good news.
If the news is about Edo Kingdom or from Edo Kingdom, then I'm sure it is not good news. There is a dark cloud hovering over that place. I see no good coming from there.
Dark cloud? Does it mean he's already aware?
Are you okay? What news did you bring from Edo?
Yes, Ode is dead. Well, it's not exactly good news, but come to think of it, the gods are fighting for us already. The gods reacted rather very early.
The kingdom just lost a king. Why exactly are you happy?
Justice! Justice is finally done, Dikeh. Ode stole the throne from you. He was not supposed to sit on it.
Thank you for bringing the news.
Well, the elders of our land have gone to see Mbonani in search of answers. You and I know what the answer would be. It's time to come back home.
No, I am not coming back.
Listen to me, Dikeh. The gods are with you. Our land needs you. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't. Look, I live here now. I am happy here. And if the land needs me, you definitely will not be the messenger. Listen, Amoge. I appreciate your friendship. I truly appreciate your care. But I'm trying to build something here. I'm trying to build a home. I'm trying to be happy. I would really appreciate it if you stop coming to visit. I need to be alone this time in my life. I hope you understand.
I'm coming from your hut. And your mother said that we left the hut since morning. Where have we been?
I went to Mokbaleri to see a friend.
Oh. You now have a friend at Mokbaleri. Do I know her or him?
It's a he. And yes, you know him.
Even when he lives far away at Mokbaleri, you still prefer his company to mine. Eh? I'm okay. Where did I go wrong? What has he done to you? What?
Onyo Melonando, if we must go over this again, Abodike is only my friend. I have known him long before I knew you.
He might have been your friend from the womb. I don't care. But I am your man. I'm going.
Onyo Melonando was here. I thought you told me that Abodike was just a friend and nothing else.
What are you driving at now, mother?
If your friendship with Abodike is affecting your relationship with Onyo Melonando, then it's not proper.
Let's not worry about non-issues, mother. Is my father not back from their visit to Bonan?
He came back. But he left for a meeting with the men.
What was the outcome?
It's not too clear to me, but from the little he said before he left, I think Idu may not have a king for a long time. Yes.
What?
Why is it that whenever we are close to achieving something, we'll always encounter a stumbling block? 5 years without a king? Who is willing to wait that long? My king, you haven't said a word.
I have not said a word because I am a winner. Winners are those that don't give up. No matter the challenges that come, they don't give up.
We needed to work with a king. We needed to capture Idu through their king. The man that they trust. The man that we can manipulate through the mystic powers of Awanabo.
Or maybe we do not even need a king after all. Maybe we just move in and take over the entire land of Idu.
And that is exactly what you have been avoiding all those years. Oh, you wanted to be diplomatic. Is violence the best way now?
And who is talking about violence, my dear Ugabonambo? You know, most times, when you reason, it baffles me that
Your level of reasoning is not anything near your level in the spiritual. We shall wait for Edo, but maybe not for 5 years. I have a plan to take over the entire Edo kingdom. And I need you, my dear Ugabanabo. I need you to execute that plan.
Not know how helpful you've been to me. You will benefit a lot as time goes on.
And my people, what is there for them to benefit?
I do not understand.
A lot of us, especially the maidens, they have your concern over your arrival. They are worried because some believe that you have an ulterior motive for coming.
Well, do you also believe that?
I want to trust you. I am connected to you. But what of Mbonani?
What about him?
It seems you're doing everything to gain his trust. You made him a gift. I saw how you treated him today. Or are you finally going to allow him into the woman in you? Because it seems I was a fool making myself the bearer of your message to him.
You are my first contact here. You welcomed me with love. As for Mbonani, I told you already why I made him the gift. I am done with him. You will be the only close friend I will have here. And like I said earlier, you will benefit a lot from being friends with me.
I need to experience not only your food. I need to grace the main thing. When will that be?
And what is going on in this head of yours? Like I said earlier, you are my friend. So erase whatever ideas you're having in there.
I am sorry if I embarrassed you with what I said.
No. It's okay. I'm not embarrassed.
But you look like you are. I'm sorry, okay? I mean, the last thing I want to do is make someone like you feel uncomfortable.
Abodiki, stop talking. I feel the same way about you. I mean, which maiden would not want to fall in love with you?
You know, you are the first maiden that I have allowed myself to love.
I'm just an orphan. You are royalty. Someday you would return to your people.
You know, I always tell people to live each day as it comes. Can we do the same with our relationship?
You are not just good looking. You are a man of great wisdom. I really appreciate you, and I will always do, always.
What are your concerns?
None. Through the powers you gave me, I've shut the eyes of the seer towards me. It was my greatest concern. But now, I feel relaxed.
Now, you have no excuse to hide. You are free to live among them and do with them whatever you wish. We must work together to make your king happy.
I know he is worth every sacrifice. Please, guide me more.
Time is all that we need. You have a good start, but it will take time before the effect of what they eat from your hands takes over them.
For how long?
Until they desire a king to rule them. At that time, they will have been too weak to resist Ezebajaka. All of them. Just keep on spreading. I am with you all the time.
My king, please pardon me.
I feel left out. I know I am under oath never to betray you.
You dare not.
Yes, my king. But please, I want to find out, why is Ugo in Idu kingdom?
Am I no longer the revered Zembajaka of Abanabo?
My king, who is contesting that with you? You are the king of kings. You are the head of all principalities in all our kingdom. Oh, my king, we must reverence you. But my king, why is Ugo there?
Nani, listen. It may be long in the eyes of the ordinary, but in the eyes of Ezembajaka of Abanabo, it is just like tomorrow. Oh, yes. I am out to correct the blunders of our fathers. They granted Idu independence in error. I do not believe in that independence. I am going to annex Idu back into this kingdom.
Odogu.
On that note, Ugo is there in Idu as Okeite of Ibuetiti, cooking their souls back into this land.
Odogu.
Listen, it will happen soon. I mean, very soon.
Isn't easy? Hey, Odogu, Odogu, oh, Odogu. Oh. Your days will long.
I nurtured you to be brave. I nurtured you to be a ruler. I nurtured you to be a man that everyone will reckon with. Is that what you are doing here, lying down? You have wasted away all these years. I ask you, is this the end for you, my son?
has been happening occasionally in the past 2 years, but has become more frequent recently. I hear him, I see him speak to me, but doesn't look like I'm dreaming.
Your father was a great man, and I am certain he's still powerful in the spirit world.
So what does he want me to do?
Even the enemy knows that you have a place amongst your people of Idu. It is possible your father wants you to go back and take that place.
Uncle, I'm sure you're joking. You can't be serious. The so-called people, my people, do not even want me. It has been 5 years since I have been here and no one, not even one single person has come to look for me.
You can never be who you are created to be outside your roots.
Here, this is also my roots.
Yes, we are your people, but here is not your root. You must return someday. It is possible, but the time is now. You are a man now, Dikeh. 5 years experience is massive. You may need to give your father's visit a serious thought.
Useless man. Stupid man like you. Are you not ashamed of yourself?
Why should I be ashamed of myself? Why? Why, Odozaku? And I have simply because I opted to eat good food instead of the poison you served me.
You call my food poison?
Yes!
You call my food?
Of course, yes!
Let me remind you, I have fed you the same poison for 28 years. And you never lost your senses, have you?
And if this is how it feels to lose one's senses, I want to tell you I am fine with it. I am fine with it!
Go ahead and make yourself more useless. Because you're a useless man.
And I will stop. The day you learn to cook half the way she does. Let me tell you, in case you don't know, Oki is a cook with the word of the gods. If you try it. Listen, Odozaku, before you get to think about it, I've already become what you wouldn't know I will be.
And what are you still doing here? Go to her house and eat her food. Can you go there, man?
Of course I will go.
And I'll tell you one more time.
And I have to ban the choice of
you will eat and get satisfied in one big tummy. Useless man.
What is the problem?
5 years. Ndoka, 5 years after my visit to Boba, what is happening to us?
I don't know.
You know, I have been patient all these years because I believe in you. But I'm tired of my man treating me like I'm non-existent.
Then as you can see, the whole thing is not working out. Why don't we tell ourselves the truth?
Why do you think we are not meant to be? Because of her? Okay, you know, I grew worried when I discovered how close you became with her. But you promised me it was nothing.
Anyway, I don't have time for this your big headache this morning.
Just go. Go ahead. Go ahead. Maybe she's the one meant for you.
You can't be like her. Why are you jealous?
Jealous of what?
And why should I be jealous?
Then, why are you stopping me from going to her place to eat bitter leaf soup? Like never have seen in Idu. You lousy women of Idu can't even cook good food. Why deny us the opportunity to eat one? Why?
We good women of Idu can't cook good food. Is that what you're saying?
That is no news. We all know. Even your daughter here knows that Okitewani, Igbo cooks better than you do.
Papa, is this about Okite again? Papa, is there no morning we can wake up to some peace in this house? Eh?
Because your mother here has refused to allow peace reign.
Papa, I stand with Mama on this. Yes. Huh? The way you're going about this woman's food is so annoying.
I am sorry. If you have gotten a man to marry you, you wouldn't have been here for me to annoy you.
But I was coming to be with you.
I'm going out. Can't you see that?
I can no longer stay in my parents' house. My father and my mother will not quit fighting over that woman. What was that for?
As you can see, I am a bachelor. I cannot cook all the time. I must eat anyway. I must eat.
I will cook for you. Whatever you want, just name it, I will cook it.
No! You cannot cook like her. There's no woman in town of the Idu kingdom that can cook anything like her. Not even you.
Did you just say that?
I mean every word of it. Go home. Or better still, stay here if you want to. Excuse me.
I saw it coming. I tried to stop it. But no. Nobody was concerned enough to listen to me.
How was anyone supposed to understand that something like this was going to happen? How? Almost all the homes in the kingdom lack peace because of her. Our parents fight all the time because of her.
Our parents? Why go that far? Look at us. Look at us. The three of us went to Ugwoba together in preparation for our marriages. It has been 5 years. 5 years after. And what is the story? Tell me, what is the story?
Nduka has practically become Okite's wife. He hates to even set eyes on me. No, I think I disgust him. Yes, I do.
And you, Chinonso, why are you still in your parents' house? Where is Azubike? The man that once worshipped the very ground you walked upon. Where is he?
I have lost his heart to the same Okite. And to add salt to injury, my own father insults me because I am yet to be married. That's my age.
I guess that is our fate. If we could do nothing when we possibly could, if we could do nothing when we were skeptical about her, what can we possibly do now that they all love her?
I think there's still something we can do. Maybe there's still hope. Maybe we could bring this to an end.
That's a good point. But you will have to do that on your own.
I'm okay.
Oh wow, what do you want?
It is 5 years since she moved in there, and the king is shutting us out. Are you not bothered?
I'm not. Because the king is not shutting us out. Well, anyway, he's not shutting me out.
So, if the king is not shutting you out, do you mind sharing with me what is going on? I mean, what is she doing there?
Wow, some information don't come that cheap.
This is not the way you wanted it. They should come for you.
I know. But Ugamalunam who thinks I should go.
You are an adult. You should make your own decisions.
I've lost touch with my people. If I wish to regain my position someday, I should keep in touch with my people.
If you must get your position back, are you finally interested in the position? I thought you said it does not matter.
We've known each other for about 5 years now. Don't you think it's time we built a more meaningful relationship together?
I was told to live for the moment by you. And yes, I would love to build a more meaningful relationship with you. But I don't believe it depends on you going back to Edo.
Maybe it does. Maybe the reason you and I are not yet married is because I still live here. Just maybe.
I thought I made myself clear the other time.
This is our fight.
This fight, if there is any, is for the men.
The men, you say? The same men that have lost their minds to her.
Well, perhaps if anybody had listened to me earlier on, our men wouldn't have lost their minds.
Greetings, Nai. We are all affected in this. We will never have our men back if we don't take this step. Please, think about this. If it makes you change your mind, meet us at the square at sunrise tomorrow.
Amogi, listen to me. You cannot separate yourself from this. I already have. Don't expect me tomorrow.
What is funny about this?
What is not so funny about it? But wait, what is so interesting in this that you wish to give away that thing you love most? Eh?
At least I give it away, you have it. I lose, you gain. The most important thing is that someone gains.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Mba. That site is wonderful. That piece of land is your life. Yes, I liked it, but...
Now, you have it. Yes. Let us do the exchange. You give me your piece of land inside the bush. Then I give you mine by the roadside. Just tell me what I need to know. Yes.
You seem so serious.
Very serious. Yes.
I'll take it from here.
Are you sure you don't want me to come with you?
No, I don't. I'll be fine.
It's a long journey. You need company. Hmm?
I came here all alone. Remember? Listen. I'm only going to check out the land, to see what it looks like. It's been a long time. But I will come back to you soon. As you can see, I do not even have any luggage. Take care of yourself for me. Okay?
I will.
Good. Go.
I am not disappointed to see you here. I knew you would come.
I knew I couldn't get it.
I'm so happy you made it at last. You're welcome.
What's the plan?
Very simple. Idu is the only land we can call ours. And it is written boldly on the wall that our men have lost it. So it is our duty to fight for our men. Have I spoken your minds?
Yes. It may not be a fight in the real sense of the word,
But we need to make a statement that will go far into the land.
Exactly.
The maidens are ready.
Yes, we are ready.
And we cannot stop them now.
Where is she? Okite or whatever it is you're called. Come out and face us. Where is Okite? Come out and face us.
Show your face! We are here to see you. Okite! There she is. Come. Come!
Look who we have here. The maidens of Idu Kingdom.
I'm glad you can recognize us.
Of course she should. After all, she dines and wines with our men. By the way, I am Nduka's woman.
Oh! Nduka. Oh, Nduka, such a generous young man.
Generous with what exactly?
You know Azubike, right? Right? He is my man.
Yes.
Onyo Melonando is my man. Nsemozo is my father. And all these maidens here have one thing or the other in common with you.
Yes. It's either their men or their fathers.
I see. So what brings you here?
Let's say we have come to eat from your wonderful pot as well. And have the taste of what our men die for.
Yes. I am sorry, for it's rather too early to serve you food.
No problem. We can wait.
Yes, we can wait.
Yes.
Then it has to be a long wait then. From Buze the hunter is yet to supply me with the meat and... Save yourself the explanation, for we do not mind at all. Or do we? No! You heard them.
Calm down.
We are here for you today. All day we'll be here.
We wish to have all of which you have been feeding our men with all these years. Go and bring it.
Except you want to tell us that the food you cook is only for the men.
Pity, for I do not have any food for you poor maidens.
What?
Maybe next time.
Really?
And you may leave now.
Stop there. You have no right to walk out on us. And we'll leave when we want to.
Yes.
This is our land. Remember?
What exactly do you want? What is my own with you?
My friend, go and cook. Go and start cooking now.
Okay, it's off. Wait till your whatever it is you are called.
You must cook today.
Yes.
Go and cook.
Yes, our land is good. Yes, our land is great. Now there is justice, now there is peace. Yes, our land is good. Yes, our land is good. Yes, our land is good. Now there is justice, now there is peace.
Idu Kingdom, my land of peace and my place of fortune. It is indeed good to step foot on you again.
There is justice, now there is peace. Yes, our land is good. Yes, our land is good. Yes, our land is good.
Do you know why we have scattered your stupid, useless soup? This is exactly what your useless presence has done to us.
The same way it scattered our arrangement we already have in place with our men. Look at you. Look at you. Ah, you're almost turning red. Are you losing your mind? Because this is exactly how we have lost our positions in the lives of our men.
Yes!
Same way our mothers have lost their position with our fathers.
Oh yes!
Why are you maidens testing my patience?
Shut that your stupid gutter-cord mouth! You are very stupid to say this to our parents.
Indeed.
What will they do to us? Fight off? Bring it on! Bring it!
Why do we have to waste more time with this liar? Did you not say you had no food? You said that Mboze the hunter was yet to bring you dried meats. Now look at it. Look at it. We have wasted all that you have. What can you do? What? Go ahead and scream. Scream some more. I know what it feels like to lose what you value dearly. Scream! Give out more scream! 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 Ladies, let's go! Next time we come here and you're still there, we will grind you to a halt. Yes. We will crush you. Yes. Maidens, am I speaking of our minds? Yes. Leave our land. Look what we have here. Is that not Dikeh?
That looks like him.
I'm okay. Oh my, you look great. Look at you, all of you. You're all so grown up and you look good.
Thank you.
Dikeh,
What?
all these years, I never believed you could abandon your people. Your own people.
My own people, you say? Who is she?
Someone you shouldn't know. Someone the maidens of Idu land would never allow you to meet.
But I think I know her.
You don't.
I've seen her face
Trust
before.
me, you don't. Welcome back. Come on, baby.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Look at you.
Who was that? His aura isn't good at They can't stop me! They can't stop me! They can't stop me.
That is what our land has turned into since you left. Our men have lost all that it is that makes them men.
Yes, 5 years is a long time. But not enough for this kind of mess.
What do you expect? What do you expect from a land that has no king? You are part of this problem.
What? How can you say that? How can you link me with this?
I am linking you to it because there is no other option to link it to. Yes! You left. I was very convinced. I was very sure it was you, the gods of our land, wanted to be our king. But what did you do? You ran away.
Oh, come on, Amoge. Don't. Please. Do not twist this and make me start regretting my actions. I did not run away. I did what was right.
What was right? One, see where your right has landed us.
Look, I do not see how anyone can blame me for all this that is happening. I don't.
So, why did you come back?
Why are you asking for this?
Because I know what I want. Look how they humiliated me. Is that okay with you?
Do not lose focus. You are not here for the maidens.
Change of plans. I wish to keep them away from me. They have started, and I know they won't stop.
And you want to kill them?
In the easiest way, yes! Please, do not say no. Please, do not abandon me now. Just give me what I wish for. I wish to crush those maidens. Just grant me this, please.
Ezemwachaka did not ask for any life, so I will do no such thing. Forget about the maidens. Focus on the men. Get them, like you have already started. When all their minds are in our hands, you will find out that the maidens are not and endure for a while.
What is it you have done? What have you done?
Onions, are you referring to me?
You must be the leader of those stupid maidens that went to destroy her place.
You have already gone to her this early. Eh? And she has already briefed you, and here you are, shouting at me, without even asking me to equally brief you. Shame.
I am not surprised. I am not surprised. You always make her lose her senses each time you're around. And I'm convinced that it is because of you that she did what she did.
Because of me, she did what? I don't understand.
We had peace when you were gone. And now you've stepped in only to cause these stupid maidens to attack an innocent woman.
Leave Abodike out of this. He knows nothing about it.
Why should I leave Abodike out of it? I would leave him out of it. He gets into your head and he makes you lose your mind each time he's around you. Was he not the one that is the cause of the problem you always had with Onyo Melenando? Was he not the one? Isn't he the reason you were still in my house, wasting my resources? Listen, I'm okay. By now you should be in Onyo Melenando's house as his wife.
Moge, please, it's obvious I have to leave now. I knew it was a bad idea coming here in the first place. I shouldn't have come here.
Abodike, please don't listen to my father. He has lost his mind. I was telling you about that, remember?
Still, you have to leave. I have to.
Let him go! Let him go! We don't need him. Listen, he has lost his place forever. And did you actually tell him I lost my mind? No. I'm okay. Did you?